Hello everyone, welcome to another Stand Upright Rebooted video, and in this video I'm gonna go ahead and talk about King Crimson with an attribute of Lethargic. Now what Lethargic does is it decreases your health by 15%. So as you can see here, your stand health has went down to 165. The only thing that hasn't changed is the standard attack damage, which is 9, the barrage length, which is 5 seconds, and the stand tier, which is a plus. So now that you know that, let's talk about how do you even get yourself a King Crimson. So there are two ways to get yourself King Crimson, and that is getting it from a stand arrow or a charge arrow. You have a 1% chance of getting yourself a King Crimson using a stand arrow without any attribute at all, whilst on the charge arrow you have a 5% chance of getting yourself a King Crimson with no attribute at all. Now, if you're interested in getting yourself a King Crimson with an attribute of Lethargic, and you really, truly want to know the percentage of you getting yourself a King Crimson with an attribute of Lethargic, that percentage is going to be 0.0479% chance. Whilst on the charge arrow, the percentage of that is going to be 0.2395% chance. So I'd say if you're trying to get yourself a King Crimson with this attribute, I'd recommend you getting it from a charge arrow than a stand arrow. So now that you know that, let's go ahead and talk about this stand's damage, animation, and at the very end, its skill tree. So let's start with the left mouse button. As you can see here, it deals 13 damage with a critical hit of 18 damage. Next one is going to be the power punch, which is going to be the right mouse button, and as you can see here, it deals 20 damage. Next one is going to be the barrage. Go ahead and hold E, and as you can see here, it deals 6 damage per punch, which should last 5 seconds. Next one is going to be the heavy punch. Go ahead and click R, and as you can see here, it deals 33 damage. Should also deal knockback and stun. Next is gonna be Epitaph. Now what this does is when you click T, your stand should do some type of hypnosis, and what this does is if anyone goes ahead and hit you, you will be able to donut them, and then the Epitaph will be no longer in effect. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like because I want to show it to you. So let me just go ahead and go to a enemy that can actually move and attack me. Let's go ahead and use Epitaph and then punch this guy. And as you can see there, this is what happens when they attack you or hit you. You will be able to teleport to behind them and then deal damage while doing so. Next one is gonna be the time skip race, and this is what it looks like. You just put wherever you want it. You put your cursor to wherever you want to teleport to, and then go ahead and click F. Now, as you can see there, you just teleported to a place that you want to go to. Next one is going to be the time erase. Now, what this does is when you click Z, your skin is going to look like this. You will become invisible to all players for a few seconds, and you will be able to attack players. So literally, what time erase does is that it allows you to be not seeable. People can't see you, which is really nice because you can attack them whilst not being seen because they don't know where you are. Let's test that out one more time. Okay, so it seems like you can't attack anybody, which is sad. So as you can see there, unfortunately we cannot attack anyone when we are in time erase. So now that we're done with that, let's go to the skill tree to see what we can do to make this stand a lot more powerful. And the only thing that we can do right now is just increase the base damage force. So I'm going to go ahead and instant autofill that, get out of here, and see how much it deals now. So let's start with the left mouse button. It deals 15 damage with a critical hit of... What was the critical hit? This is why I don't like moving enemies, because I can't completely see how much hit I deal. 15 damage with a critical hit of 21. The right mouse button deals 23 damage. Barrage deals 7 damage per punch. Heavy punch deals 38. Epitaph, we can't really test it out because this opponent does not move. Next is going to be the time erase. It doesn't really deal any damage. And then the though that was the time skip erase, and the time race doesn't also deal any damage either, but it also allows you to be able to run fast. So yes, that should be it for this video. That is King Crimson. If you have any question about this stand, go ahead and ask me. Any question is available, but that should be it. Once again, thanks for watching, and maybe see you in the next video.